Howdy y'all, my name is Bruce and I need to cast 20 black or green spells. It says so right there. And I'm just saying, black and green spells, that's Golgari, right? So let's play Golgari Dredge, but I am changing it up slightly. There wasn't a ton that I want to put into the Dredge shell of Golgari from the new set Allegiance, but Priest of Forgotten Gods seems like it could be a good fit here. Forcing the opponent to sack a creature, it seems like it could work in the deck, especially with Stitcher Supplier being a thing. I'm perfectly fine sacking that card. So this is the card, Priest of Forgotten Gods. Sacking a Stitcher Supplier seems great. You know, Llanowar in the late game, forcing them to sack a creature lets me do that on turn 3 more consistently. And then obviously we have a turn 4 Ravenous Chupacabra. So, Fountain of Renewal, okay. So, let's ramp in with a Llanowar Elves. I've been seeing this, the deck with Fountain of Renewal a lot lately. So, it's a thing. It exists. Bendito Benito. That is a name right there. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and get both Priest of Forgotten Gods and Stitcher Supplier out onto the battlefield. It didn't tap the Llanowar. Okay. Well, take 2. We're gonna cast a second Llanowar instead, I guess. Then I guess we'll Memorial to Folly next turn. Okay. So, first things first. Right, let's go ahead and, yeah, Memorial to Folly right now and Stitcher Supplier. See how many we can get into the graveyard. That's 3 creatures. Golgari Raiders, slightly better. Okay, what are you going to play, opponent? Steel Leaf Champion. That's pretty good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and Chupa-thing that. Might as well. And next turn, if they play a creature, we can Priest of Forgotten Gods it. That looks very familiar. Okay. Any number of players. Submit. Submit. Hopefully this will make Golgari Raiders huge. Okay, he's pretty big. He's a big boy. Okay. So let's go land. Can we land and Golgari Raiders? Okay, yeah. We can Branch Walker. What is it? Yeah, graveyard that. Then Raiders. Got a 9/9 here. Okay. Yep, he's a 9/9. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen there, Bendito Benito. Kind of sucked that they only got 2 creatures out, so for them that was not fun. Hey. Okay. Let's do that again. I like Priest put in some work there. So, you know what, Necro? What do you think, buddy? I think Priest was an okay inclusion into the deck. Okay. Glowspore Shaman is not a horrible turn 2 play. Merfolk Branchwalker, also a great turn 2 play. Priest of Forgotten Gods without somebody else sitting around. Okay, Goblin Instigator. Are we going to get cavalcaded? I'm going to Branchwalker, searching for a land. I might be able to get a bigger butt on it. No, but I did get the land, so it is what it is. Necro, what are you doing? Are you playing my kind of deck? And I will block. Okay, what is your follow-up? Okay. Not a bad creature there. Let's go ahead and Stitcher Supplier. See if we can't get some, Okay. Go ahead and Crawl Harpooner. Yes. Yes, I would. That Spawn of Mayhem looks cool. Don't get me wrong. But it is dead. Still needing another land for next turn to turn on Ravenous Chupacabra. Please attack me. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay, Glowspore Shaman. Can you get us a land? Yes, apparently you can. Nice, okay. No attacks. I will gladly sit on Stitcher Supplier here. Alright, they got themselves a land with their Theater of Horrors. Theater of Horrors is a pretty cool card. I don't know how good it is. I don't know how good two of them are. Okay, land for turn. Let's go ahead and Chupa thing out there. It's a tiny creature that we're killing here. I realize that. But we gotta get some damage in before they get way too much value out here. Okay. Opponent, what do you have? Yep, okay, that will turn on Theater of Horrors, means you are going to hit your land drop. Is it until end of turn? Okay. So you can play a land and the Vishino Pyromancer. Okay. Nice. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to run our team right on in there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You did it. You blocked it. We only got one damage in. But that will turn on Molder Hulk. And getting a 6/6 on the field, pretty important if you ask me. Holding back Chupa thing, so we can get something like Spawn of Mayhem if they play a card like that again. Vishino Pyromancer and Theater of Horrors, that is a pretty cool combination of cards. I gotta admit, I like the idea. All you got is lands underneath there, so hitting me will guarantee you hit your land drop, Necro. Okay, Rekindling Phoenix. Pretty cool card. Block so that you can not take damage. Then we will Chupa thing the egg. Yep, resolve that. We're going to Chupa thing this little creature you got there. And I am going to play Priest. Get that out there so that I can sacrifice Stitcher Supplier. Ooh, Spawn of Mayhem. That is a pretty good get they just got. So if they hurt me here, I am not going to be very happy about that. Yep, okay, that turns on Spawn of Mayhem, so they're going to have that. which means if they do not kill Priest of Forgotten Gods, we will sack Stitcher Supplier and Ravenous Chupacabra, or we should sack Stitcher Supplier and Merfolk Branchwalker. Oh, okay. You going all in on Molder Hulk, huh? Okay. That was the choice you just made there. Okay. Let's go ahead and Branchwalker. I don't see a point in doing much else. Yeah, let's Graveyard that. Molder Hulk is now very cheap. So we have 4, 5, 6. We need one more for Lotleth Giant, so I am going to do Molder Hulk right now to get back a forest, making Lotleth Giant pretty cool, if I do say so. I don't know what kind of life gain that deck is playing. I don't think Rakdos has much. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Ooh, Sovereign's Bite. That is some life gain. Will the 3... Huh. Necro must have a way of damaging me if they are constantly referencing their Theater of Horrors here. Yep, Lightning Strike. Okay, so land for the turn. Sovereign's Bite almost certainly getting played here. Sovereign's Bite and Spawn of Mayhem. Whew, that puts us in a bad spot. Oh, not doing it though. Okay. Okay. So let's see, what kind of damage can we put in here? First things first, go to combat. This could be it. Necro. With Lotleth Giant in hand, we are looking pretty okay. So that's going to be 4 damage then, thus making Lotleth Giant lethal. Good game. Oh, I would have played that game differently, Necro. But, I mean, I don't know what they had in their hand. Theater of Horrors looks like a very cool way to dig through your deck. It's pretty cool. If I had wild cards and that card, I might go in and make a deck like that. I like the way that that was working. Pyromancer turning on Spectacle consistently is a very cool idea. Like I was saying, I really like Priest of Forgotten Gods in this deck. I don't know if I would go up too much more. I went down 2 Midnight Reaper in order to put the 2 Priest of Forgotten Gods in there. Making your opponent lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature is pretty good. The sacking the creature is the part that I actually really like. Being able to kind of churn through your deck with it and make Stitcher Supplier have a sack outlet other than just hanging back and blocking. Because a lot of times the opponents know that you want Stitcher Supplier dead and they don't do that. So as a 2-of, it's pretty great. I mean, obviously Plague Crafter and Priest of Forgotten Gods are kind of filling the same role here. They're a way to get Stitcher Supplier into the graveyard. They're a way to kill an opponent's creature on turn 3 if we have to. But turns out Golgari Dredge still does good work. I mean, we didn't play against the top tier standard decks right there, but you know, it did okay. You know, it did okay. We just so happened to have a timely Crawl Harpooner. You know, we just so happened to have a Ravenous Chupacabra at the right time. But that's kind of the point of the deck. So it's a little bit of what the deck is and a little bit of luck, which is, that's Magic. I just described Magic to you. You know what the fuck Magic is. Anyways, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. Please do the subscribey thing. I enjoy playing these games. Hopefully you enjoyed watching them. If you have any suggestions for decks to build and play, or things to change on the decks that we have played on these dailies going forward, please put it in the comments so that I can see that. I'm not always the most out-of-the-box thinker when it comes to making decks, so having input from you guys would be fantastic. I would greatly appreciate it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. That's it for me.